experience. It's the teacher of all things. Its lessons propel you forward to overcome obstacles and learn how far you can go. It's what makes you, you. And it's at the heart of every Macquarie University degree. It means you can combine virtual and on-campus learning and personalise your degree. With courses co-created by industry leaders and degrees with inbuilt internships, you learn directly from those with experience. When you're powered by our collective, you get the experience you need to get ahead. You become more than just you. You become you to the power of us. Macquarie University.
Well, good morning. Welcome to this morning's graduation ceremony. It's a very special occasion. They don't come around often, do they? Unless you want to do 3 or 4 degrees, but anyway. A few housekeeping matters. Please make sure all mobile phones have been turned to silent. We appreciate that. You're welcome to take photographs, but we ask that you don't stand and impede the view of people behind. We also ask that you don't stand or walk up and down the centre aisle, nor approach the stage. If we need to evacuate, please follow the directions of the security staff. We haven't needed them so far, so let's keep our fingers crossed that we don't have to. Today's ceremony is streamed live on Macquarie University's YouTube channel, and comments from overseas and interstate are very, very positive, and they really enjoy being able to watch it if they cannot be here. Graduates, if you've ordered plaques or frames, please collect those at the end of the ceremony. If you haven't ordered any, they're still available out there. You can get your testamers and frame them before you go home, and your official photograph, I think, for that matter. There's also available out the back portrait facilities. Some of you may have used it already, but it's behind the stage, but you have to go outside to get to it. Okay, it's not, you can't come up here and go there. You've got to go around the outside. If you've left items in the cloakroom, please collect those as soon as you possibly can at the end of the ceremony. The attendants there really appreciate that. Now I need to speak to graduands. Graduands, congratulations. Well done. You've probably said many times, at last, or I've made it. And you have. You have. A lot of hard work. What's the process for this morning? The official party will come up the centre aisle. You'll be asked to stand. The national anthem will be played, and we ask you to remove your bonnets, boaters, trenchers, whatever you would like to call them. At the end of the anthem, sit down, place them on your head, that on the left. Okay? If it goes somewhere else, people around the back will help you find it. First up, there will be a welcome to country from Uncle Chris Tobin, who will address you from this lectern. Then the presiding officer will be introduced to you, and he will talk to you about various things. And then he will introduce the occasional speaker. Occasional speaker is like a guest speaker, and they will come to this lectern and address you as well. Now, following that's the important part. It's when you change from graduands to graduates. Now, I know one person who's graduated before today, if not here, then somewhere else. That's a shame, really. Should have been here. Yeah? It doesn't matter, I'm being flippant. So you change from graduands to graduates. Okay, the last three letters change. You'll be asked to stand. Presiding officer will seek assurances from the acting registrar at that lectern that you've satisfied all the requirements for the award of your degree. And you have, haven't you? Well, they're all asleep. You have satisfied, haven't you? Yes, good. You wouldn't be here, would you, if you hadn't? So that assurance will be given, and the presiding officer will confer your degrees upon you. You'll be asked to sit, and usher will collect the last row. You go around the back of the stage, you'll be given one of these. Inside is your testament and your academic transcripts. We ask that you hold it like that for the photograph. Now you have mobile phones, if not everyone, but certainly a vast majority of you, because you wouldn't have got in the room, would you? Because you've got your seat number on it. Anyway, bring your phone with you, okay? Don't leave it or anything else behind. Now, if you have a pocket, please put it in your pocket. If you don't have a pocket, we'll put it in your hand like that. That's your phone there, and we put that in front, and you hold it together like that. And leave the folder in that fashion for your photograph. Okay, so you go around the back, your name's checked. As I say, you've got one of these. There's a ramp behind that wall in that corner. You'll go up that ramp, and you'll be asked to walk across to the presenting officer at that lectern there. The presenting officer will look around, and there's a spot on the floor that we ask you to sort of stand on. They like to look around and see, one, that there's someone there, and two, that they also like to read your name here, and then it correlates with what they have on their list. So walk across there. Presenting officer will read, no, sorry, not yet. Do we have Masters of Research? No, but we have a PhD. Presenting officer will read your name, and then you walk across the stage to the presiding officer here for the official photograph. Sir, when the presenting officer reads your name, also read the title of your thesis, okay? Then he will do that, or she, and then you walk across the stage after that. Okay, you've walked across the stage. Here's where your photograph will be taken. Here. Presiding officer will be here. The photographer will take your official photograph. Now, if by chance you're halfway across here and you realise that you forgot to do that, don't worry, you don't have to go back and have another go, okay? Just come across here, take your position here for your photograph. Now this is important, this is the official graduation photograph. So it has to be the very best photograph that's ever been taken of you, all right? Smile, make sure you smile at least, okay? Look, you gotta look happy, it's a great day, okay? Smile. All right, your photograph's taken. Now, why I emphasise that is that when you finish here, your photographs will be outside, down that way. There's about 4 or 5 laptop computers there. Now, when you leave the stage down that, I haven't said this yet, but down the back there, you'll get a ticket with a number on it. That number correlates to this particular ceremony. You punch that number in the computer, and your photograph will come up. Okay? If you look at it and you say, I don't like that, you can't come back and have another go. Okay? So, as I say, make it the best photograph. It's a one-off. That is your official photograph. Okay? You'll have lots of others, but this is the official one. This is the one you put on the wall at home or on the dining room table and to let everyone know that you've graduated. Okay, so that's happened, the photograph's taken. You leave the stage, not down the centre, please. Okay? Out through that opening, there, and back down the side to your row. Now, I mentioned mobile phones. When you're on stage, please no selfies. Okay, thank you. And please, it's happened, and some people still persist, please avoid jumping off the end of the stage. It happened. Even after we put the ropes up, it happened. So, okay, we don't want to see people having to take them across to the hospital over the road. Okay, down there, through this opening, down the ramp, back to your row. An usher will help you. Well, I know you can sit down by yourselves, but they'll help you move along that row. We ask that you come to the first empty row for a start, then just walk along that row until you fill up all the seats. This way, we don't want you jumping over other people's legs, particularly to get to the seat you are in now. So just fill up the seats. Now, what happens after that? You'll all sit down, of course. One of you fine folk will come up and give the graduate speaker's address from here. And then following that, there will be a musical interlude, and the presiding officer will close the ceremony. Be asked to stand. Academic procession will leave the hall down the centre aisle. Graduates, you can follow 2 rows at a time, out there, out through the centre door and outside to meet up with family and friends for some light refreshments. Okay, so that's about it. But again, my congratulations. You've worked hard. You can now rest. Well, you probably rested halfway through the year, maybe last year. I don't know, because you finished your degree. Maybe you're still studying. Oh, dear, oh dear. Anyway, all the best for today and for your future. Thank you.
Congratulations on your graduation, the start of a bright future, a future that Macquarie University wants to share with you. As a graduate, you are now part of our alumni community, a vast connected network that spans the globe, with thought leadership and networking events, locally and around the world, where you can connect with other alumni, find a future employer or employee. Also, as part of the alumni community, you have access to a wide range of benefits, including special discounts, free access to the library for life, an alumni e-magazine, special events, networks, and career and professional development opportunities. We celebrate and champion our graduate stories and achievements, so stay connected and stay informed. Graduation is an amazing milestone and one step on a lifelong partnership with Macquarie. That's you to the power of us. Stay connected by letting us know where your journey takes you. Simply update your details at mq.edu.au/alumni.
Hi, hello again. Shortly, the official party will enter the graduation hall. When they've taken their positions on stage, Advance Australia Fair will be played, and we invite you to join in the singing of the national anthem. Could you please stand for the academic procession, if you are able?
Australians, oh, let us rejoice, for we are one and free, with golden soil and a well for toil. Our home is girt by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts of beauty, rich and rare. In history's page, let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains, then let us sing, advance Australia fair.
Please be seated. Distinguished guests, I would like to invite Uncle Chris Tobin, representative of the Darug people, to offer the traditional acknowledgement of country.
Thank you. Budri Molinul, everyone. Good morning and Nalawa, welcome. We begin today by acknowledging that we gather here together in Wallamata, the traditional country of the Darug people and the ancestral clan lands of the Wallamedigal, the snapperfish folk. I wish to pay my respects to those that have gone before us, our elders and our ancestors, and to thank the university for their invitation to come and join you for the acknowledgement of country. This simple protocol that we do, I believe, is one of the beautiful and encouraging features of contemporary Australia, where we pay respects to Aboriginal people and affirm ourselves as a community or a nation that believes in what is right, and that we work together in our common purpose for the social and environmental healing of our country. My family, in fact, descend from Yarramundi, a respected elder and cleverman from the neighbouring Burrabrongal clan during the early years of colonisation. He saw that our survival in this new world could best be secured if we could learn more about it, and so he enrolled his daughter, Bullangai, or Maria as she is known, into the Native Institute, a school set up in 1815 by Governor Macquarie, offering formal education to Aboriginal children. Maria studied there for several years and used her newly acquired skills to lobby and eventually secure some land for herself and her family out along the Richmond Road. Other Aboriginal families soon joined them, seeking refuge there during the brutal displacement of Aboriginal people throughout the 1800s. And the place became known as the Blackstown, where the present-day city of Blacktown gets its name. We are very proud of her, as I'm sure your families are of you here today. And with good reason. Your success is our success. Your advancement, our advancement. Now that was probably better understood in traditional times when camp groups were smaller and clans abided by strict sharing laws, which meant the food that you caught and brought back was distributed throughout the rest of the camp. Your skills and good fortune were thus enjoyed by all. Your efforts literally nourished the rest of the community, and you in turn were looked after by them. Yes, we can live quite beautifully when we work together. Our Aboriginal ancestors certainly lived well in many respects, and I use occasions like this to offer them to yourselves as a model or a benchmark on how good to expect our lives today. You see, when Captain Cook arrived here a little over 250 years ago, he described the people he encountered as one of the happiest people he'd ever met. They owned nothing, he wrote, but the tools they carried. They were naked, made their shelters from the bark of trees without cutting them down, and fed their families from the earth without excessive tilling or clearing. There was no slavery, no rich and poor, no rents or mortgages, no armies, and no homelessness. People cooperated to collect the resources that were needed, which were then shared out according to strict Aboriginal law. Our lands are maintained in their natural state through fire and responsible harvesting. Our rivers and waterways kept clean and unpolluted, with people drinking out of them as they have done here in Wallamata for the past 20,000 years. So please consider this is not an ideal yet to be realised or some far-off dream. This was normal life for people and for the longest time, and not that long ago either. So there is no good reason why we should expect less for ourselves and our children than what our ancestors enjoyed. Admittedly, there's a lot more of us, but we're a clever people and there is still much magic in the world, I like to believe. So graduates, I would say expect great and wonderful things from your life. Life is good, we're naturally happy, and normally very good at looking after each other and the planet. I would just ask that you share your skills with the rest of us where you can and keep following that beautiful spirit within you that got you this far. Do this and I'm confident we can put together a world we can be proud of and a future that is worthy of our children. We can all do our bit. I'll do mine by winding up and letting you graduate. Just want to say congratulations to all of you. Have a wonderful day and all the best in our collective futures. Thank you.
I am pleased to introduce the Deputy Vice-Chancellor Research from Macquarie University, Professor Saki Pretorius.
Thank you, Chris, for the welcome to country. It's always good to have you here. Colleagues, guests, families and friends of our graduates, and most importantly, our graduates. It is my distinct honour and a pleasure to welcome you here today at this graduation ceremony. I bring our graduates and your guests a special greeting from all the members of the University Council, the governing body of Macquarie University. I hope this will be a happy and a memorable occasion for you all. Today we celebrate the wonderful achievements of those of you who are about to graduate. Completing a degree is never easy. You need an intelligent and an inquiring mind, determination and perseverance, and you need to make many sacrifices. You have worked very hard to get here today, and you have every right to feel proud of your accomplishments. We at the university are just as proud of you, and I'm pleased to be able to congratulate each and every one of you. I also want to especially welcome the families, the supporters and the friends of our graduate, here with us today as invited guests of our graduates. The fact that you have been invited by one of our graduates is proof positive that you share one of the most special days in their lives, and that it's proof positive that you have been an important influence in their lives. So to our invited guests, congratulations, and thank you for celebrating this great occasion with us. In just a few minutes, I will be very honored to confer your degrees upon you and welcome you as lifelong members of that community of scholars that we proudly call Macquarie University. It is now my great pleasure to introduce our occasional speaker today, Shane Allison. Shane is one of Australia's most experienced reputation risk professionals, having worked at the cutting edge of some of Australia's most challenging communication issues. He is sought after for his expertise in crisis management and corporate affairs, and is the author of the first standards-based approach to managing reputation, the Reputation Risk Standard. Professionally, he has supported organizations through significant restructures, defining transactions, Senate inquiry appearances, and through contemporary talent management challenges. With extensive experience in communications, marketing, and systems development, he has been recognized as Mumbrella's PRL Leader of the Year, Provoke Media Innovator 2025, Mumbrella PR Professional of the Year, and AFR Top 100 Future Leader. Shane was the inaugural chair of the reformed peak industry body for communicators, Communication and Public Relations Australia, and the founder of a media relation platform, Public Address. I also want to mention that he has graduated twice from Macquarie University. I now invite Shane to deliver the occasional address. Shane.
Good morning, and thank you to the Deputy Vice-Chancellor for such a warm introduction. I would like to acknowledge the presiding officer specifically, the members of faculty who join us today, the staff of the university, our distinguished guests, our graduates, but most importantly, the members of family who are sitting around you today as you graduate. Congratulations. Today is a milestone, one of the most human of achievements, the recognition of the accumulation of knowledge in management, in marketing, and quite often life itself. So take a moment, take a breath, connect yourself, and look around, look beside you at the friends you have made, at the people who have supported you. Look to your right and look behind you at the family and friends who have made today possible. Now, I want to start with a phrase that you've probably heard before. May you live in interesting times. In popular culture, this phrase is often framed as a very ancient curse. This curse is framed around the narrative, the interpretation, that to live in interesting times is to live in a time of difficulty. To live in peaceful, predictable times is better than living in moments of chaos and uncertainty. But these interesting times that you live in today, they are a gift for a Macquarie University graduate. The role of people in marketing and management is being questioned. We face a world awash with content generated by AI and the idea that we can replace a skilled professional with a prompt in a machine. This prompt can answer any of the questions that we'd be asked about marketing and management. It can design a marketing strategy, and people will tell you that it can tell you what to think. In response to this, an AI agent would tell me to share with you that you're not graduating into a static world. You're stepping into one that is in motion. that technology is rewriting the rules, that AI is transforming how we work, how we lead, how we serve customers, and how we manage people. In fact, ChatGPT did tell me to say that. But ChatGPT and AI couldn't be more wrong. AI isn't putting the world in motion, we are. And you, as Macquarie University graduates, will put the world in motion. A few years ago, you did put the world in motion. You made the choice to study a degree at Macquarie University. You then spent years packing your head with knowledge, information and research with the support of those behind me on the stage and with the support of those around you in the room. Although I suspect with the dosing of younger siblings at the back, they might have been more of a distraction than a support. But most importantly, you spent time learning how to unpack that knowledge, how to apply that knowledge, how to come up with a better question, to challenge the way that people think about marketing and management. So, as you embark on the next step of applying that knowledge, you'll put the world into motion again. AI can automate processes, it can generate insights, it can create content, and it can create outcomes, but it can't define what matters. Because when we are managing people, when we are exercising creativity, we define what matters. That's our job. Macquarie has given you the tools as a leader in management and marketing to be passionate, ethical, creative, and resilient. It has given you the tools that only a human mind can use. The questions like, should we embark on this project? Should we deliver this campaign? What are the long-term consequences? What benefits will this create and who will it leave out? The step up that you have as Macquarie graduates is that you are leaders in understanding the role that this technology will play and apply, but you're not ruled by it. So yes, the wave of technology that we are facing does mean that these are interesting times. But I say again, those interesting times are the greatest gift for a Macquarie graduate. New industries are going to be created and destroyed and reborn, and that's only in the first year of your path forward in the workforce. You're stepping into a world that is primed for you. It's waiting for new systems, new models, for challenge, for new ways of thinking. Whether you go into finance or fashion, startups or supply chains, you will be presented with opportunities to build. You'll build not just bigger businesses, but better ones. And that's why I say again, those interesting times, they're a Macquarie graduate's competitive advantage. So go forward, take risks, be ethical, be bold, lead with passion. Because that phrase, may you live in uncertain times, in interesting times, was never a proverb and definitely not an ancient one, and definitely not a curse. In fact, it was likely the work of the son of an English parliamentarian in the early 1900s. Because today what the origin of that phrase tells us is actually more important than the phrase itself. It reminds us that we must always apply the most human of qualities, judgment. Judgment asks the next question. It stops to find out that a curse isn't actually a curse, and in fact it's not ancient. In the age of technology, where technology thinks that it is replacing us and it's putting the world in motion, it's judgment that is the most valuable quality. And I would say to you that you exercised incredible judgment those years ago when you chose to study at Macquarie. Because I told you that you've spent your time at Macquarie learning to ask better questions, but perhaps that's not quite right. You've learned to ask questions and to apply judgment in response. So I encourage you, apply that judgment wisely when you're going forward. Because you need to be bold enough to experiment, grounded enough to listen, and wise enough to know that the most valuable asset is never an algorithm, it's the people. Congratulations, class of 2025. Let the work begin. Thank you.
Thank you, Shane. I think there are lots and lots of insights there that we can learn from. One of the things for us is to see one of our own people coming to those sort of insights during his career, but also as a source of inspiration for our graduates here today. There are lots and lots of technologies that were mentioned. Some of them were mentioned today, AI, etc. We should always remember it's just a tool. A hammer is a tool. A hammer can build a house, or a hammer can smash a window. It's the hand and the mind behind that hand, the heart that actually use that tool for the betterment. So this is where judgment comes in. And this is what I think our main message is here today, is human judgment, and that we always live up to those standards that we hold high for ourselves. So Shane, thank you very much. Please join me in thanking Shane. As Deputy Vice-Chancellor Research of Macquarie University, I especially look forward to presiding at ceremonies such as today's and conferring degrees on those who have complied with the university's requirements of such awards. I now call on our Acting Registrar, Professor Leanne Piggott, to formally certify the eligibility of those who have met the requirements for these awards.
Deputy Vice-Chancellor Research, I certify that all of the candidates being presented here today and those who are absent have satisfied the requirements of the Academic Senate for the degrees they are to be awarded. Would all candidates for admission to degrees please stand?
Professor Piggott, I will have to take your word for that. In the name of Macquarie University Council and by the authority as Deputy Vice-Chancellor Research, I admit each of you present and those who are absent to the degrees for which you have qualified. Heartfelt congratulations.
Graduates, please be seated. Deputy Vice-Chancellor Research, the graduates at this ceremony are from the Macquarie Business School. I now call on Professor Cynthia Webster, Head of the Department of Marketing at the Macquarie Business School, to present the graduates. Professor Webster.
Deputy Vice-Chancellor Research. The graduates at this ceremony are from Macquarie Business School. Macquarie Business School embodies the modern approach to educating the next generation of leaders in the field of finance, actuarial studies, economics, business analytics, marketing, management, and accounting. I am particularly pleased to see so many graduates here in marketing. Marketing has become one of the largest undergraduate majors in Macquarie Business School. Our Bachelor of Marketing and Media is both highly sought after and one of the top-rated undergraduate programs at Macquarie University. Likewise, our prestigious Master of Marketing stands among the university's highest-rated postgraduate degrees, ranked #1 in Australia and 30th globally. Macquarie Business School prides itself on one simple and singular focus: you to the power of us. The Nobel laureate Amartya Sen once said that true liberty is to have the freedom to live the life one has reason to value. In that spirit, our mission is to empower our students with knowledge, skills, and values to embrace lives rich in purpose and significance. We cultivate excellence in data analytics, critical thinking, teamwork, and communication, ensuring that our graduates are prepared not only to succeed, but to contribute, to make a meaningful difference, and to leave the world better than they found it. We stand at a moment of profound transformation. The convergence of technological, environmental, and societal change presents both challenges and opportunities. I have every confidence that the graduates before us today will rise to this moment as future CEOs, CMOs, entrepreneurs, and change makers who will shape the future of Australia and our region. As you leave today as graduates of Macquarie University, remember what defines you. Macquarie is a public university committed to the public good. So when challenges arise, ask not only what will I do, but what is my highest contribution? How will I use my strengths to serve with purpose, lead with integrity, and shape a better future for all? Deputy Vice Chancellor Research, I am proud to present to you the graduates from Macquarie Business School who have been admitted to their degrees. I present the graduate admitted to the degree of Diploma of Commerce, Justin Dobson. I present the graduate admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Commerce, Julian Diaz Arriaga. Daniel Shen. I present the graduate submitted to the degree of Bachelor of Arts with the degree of Bachelor of Commerce, Linda Potery. I present the graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration and Bachelor of Marketing and Media, Labava Dimitria. Harrison Mueller. I present the graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Commerce and the Bachelor of Business Administration, Samuel Rankin. Umar Syed. I present the graduate admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Commerce and Bachelor of Marketing and Media, Brody Pepich. I present the graduate admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Rowan Parker. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Commerce, Annabelle Adba Hayed. Gabriel Acuesta. Zena Abero. Daniel Amato. Ragavi Ampelahan. Zita Abazada. Samuel Begg. David Baines. Shreya Barwad. Blaquez. Gemma Brown. Alice Burton. Senya Camilleri. Luca Cavalieri. Lachlan Chambers. Tessa Clancy. Massimo Durkel. Jonathan Devaraj. Wang Ding. Salim El Mahala. Andrew Ferreira. Zach Giuffre. Shawaiz Goraya. Bisandi Hapuida. Claudia Hill. Kieran Hutton. Julian Ireland. Sophie Irvine. Sangwon Jung. Jessica Kane. Shayla Kazi. Riley Kennedy. Tepasan Keomanivan. Brendan Koo. Chloe Kirk. Dylan Koleteliogu. Mohit Kumar. Nicholas Lakeman. Rebecca Lynn. Xiaofeng Lin. Martin Liu. Wong Owen Liu. Philip Macquarie. James Melky. Nixon Milner. Chanel Nakul. Bao Ming Tu Nguyen. Bui Min Phong Nguyen. Din Quy Loc Nguyen. Tan Phong Duyen Nguyen. Minji No. Alicia Oberdella. Amelia Panchetta. Thong Chor Viwan Pan. Belinda Parr. Annalie Pham. Nguyen Nat Lin Pham. Tuong Hang Pham. Hao Bik Tui Phan. Jason Prasad. Mayura Radhakrishnan. Maxwell Rees. Holly Rempt. Ethan Rogers. Shervin Salehi. Chelsea Salim. Ella Sheridan. Jawad Shinawari. Andrew Su. Suleiman. Tulak Seti. Mujtaba Syed. Carla Situ. Eleni Tazulas. Sebastian Terry. Han Boy Tron. Nathan Vigilante. Phuc Trung Vo. Thi Hong Min Vu. Teen Tao Nguyen Vu. Nala Wong. Tolstoy Wilkinson. James Wilson. Lacey Woodland. Nicola Wu. Harsharvardhan Yalam. Emily Youssef. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Marketing and Media, Alana Akopian. Leila Andare. Nicola Angus. Sienna Brazet. Abby Brown. Maxine Bucad. Matisse Coltran. Michael Duncan. Nikesha Estrada. Jessica Fazari. Inika Finlay. Amelia Grishinagun. Emily Hausman. Kanasa Etomira. Michaela Giuliano. Kayasha Kapuwatai. Alexander Carvelis. Fia Kim. Sarah Kirkwood. Arnav Kumar. Ben Kanhan Le. Fong Ni Lei. Patrick Lee. Nok Ziam Long. Nok Min Luong. Michaela Ma. Leanne Mahmood. Adrian Matha. Libby Meadows. Wei Shin Nung. Anna Hanza Win. Sarah Page. Stephanie Pan. Finn Panabalana. Jessica Proya. Kava Raffrey. Madeline Ranslin. Miguel Roberto. Amy Sandilands. Olivia Stanfield. Jessica Stathakis. Ivana Tazlak. Ella Taswell. Brendan Tran. Catalina Trujillo. Sean Villaria. Tui Zung Vo. Ella Von Buren. Tu An Vu. Olivia Waghorn. Zerwei Yang. Sorry, excuse me, apologies. Michelle Wu. Now it's Zerwei Yang. Nija Young. Kaya Zeman. I present the graduate admitted to the degree of Master of Commerce and Master of Marketing, Maneed Singh Saluha. I present the graduate admitted to the degree of Master of Creative Industries and Master of Marketing, Maria Sarmiento. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Master of International Business and Master of Marketing, Vivian Cho. Tanya Cooper. Atashi Dasgupta. Bahare Zabzevari Jozan. Melissa Sugaro. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Master of Management and Master of Marketing, Kevin Chung. Adrian Jonijo. Maria Evaristo. Vonchika Loia. Adarsh Nair. Nishta Pandya. Piyush Podar. Amy Shishangi. Shalini Surendar. Oriar Tanar Kulransi. Gabriela Garcia. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Master of Marketing and Master of Media and Communications. Rishab Bangera. Sarah Jimenez Flores. Yasir Khan. Mary Madeline Bayan. Hossein Mogadas Zadeh. Papaware Cerro. Emmanuel Villarino. Vanessa Wolf. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Master of Commerce. Shin Chan. Sylvestra Grassley. Tejan Umesh Kokate. Ho Nak Kwan Nguyen. Fulencio III Rana. Nachapo Sripinan. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Master of Marketing, Kirana Anandita. Sharir Alam Ba Iyayan. Denting Dong. Nicholas Jansen. Si Yen Lee. Palin Liu. Wei Xuan Neng. Wong Kai Nguyen. Nak Mei Nguyen. V. An Nguyen. E. Bing Wong. Zhanghui Wang. Rung Shou Xiao. Dean Van Shipley. Deputy Vice Chancellor Research. A higher degree by research is awarded to a graduate who has successfully completed a program of study in which the defining characteristic is research. The Doctor of Philosophy is awarded to graduates who have demonstrated the capacity to conduct research independently by forming a distinct contribution to the knowledge of the subject and to afford evidence of coherence and originality shown either by the discovery of new facts or by the exercise of independent critical power. I present the graduate admitted to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Dr. Hafiz Muhammad Saad Masood Khan. Dr. Khan has been awarded the Vice Chancellor's Commendation for Postgraduate Research for a thesis entitled The Role of Chief Marketing Officers in Firm Innovation, a Managerial Discretion Perspective. Congratulations, Saad. Deputy Vice Chancellor Research, that completes this morning's presentation of the graduates from the Macquarie Business School. Thank you.
Deputy Vice Chancellor Research, I call on Anna Vu, who graduated today with a Bachelor of Marketing and Media, to speak on behalf of the graduates. Anna.
Deputy Vice Chancellor, members of the university, fellow graduates, family and friends, I am truly honored to stand here today on behalf of the graduating class. Congratulations to every one of us who has made it through this incredible journey. When I first came to Sydney 3 years ago, I was like many of you, a little unsure, a little nervous, and very curious about what lay ahead. As an international student, everything felt new. The campus, the culture, even figuring how to pronounce Wally's work properly. But very quickly, Macquarie became not just a university, but a home. For me, studying here has always felt a lot like dancing, something I've loved for years. At first, I stumbled through the steps, balancing assignments, part-time jobs, internships, and life. Sometimes, the rhythm didn't make sense. But with the support of my loved ones, friends, professors, and co-workers, I found my flow. And along the way, I learned that the stumbles are just as important as the smooth moves because they taught me resilience, adaptability, and courage. Like many of you, my journey wasn't always easy. There were long nights finishing group projects, moments of self-doubt, and challenges that felt impossible at the time. But looking back, those moments shape us. They show us that success isn't about never failing. It's about showing up, trying again, and daring to take the next steps even when the music feels uncertain. Today, as we graduate, we carry with us more than degrees. We carried friendships, lessons, and stories that will stay with us for life. And as I look around this hall, I'm reminded that each of us has taken a different path to get here, filled with challenges, persistence, and bold leaps. And that diversity of journeys is what makes this moment so powerful. Because as different as our paths have been, we've all arrived here together. To my fellow graduates, as we step into the next chapter, life won't always hand us a clear routine. The tempo will change, the steps will shift, and yes, we will stumble. But we now know how to keep moving, how to adapt, and how to create our own rhythm, even when the music changes. And sometimes, the brightest light comes from those who learn to grow in the dark. Before I close, I want to thank the incredible teaching staff, tutors, and professors here at Macquarie. Your guidance, patience, and encouragement have shaped not just our learning, but the people we are becoming. On behalf of the graduating class, thank you for working alongside us on this journey. So my message to us is simple: stumble, shine, and keep dancing, even when the music changes, because we don't just move to the beat, we set it. And us, increasingly, as emerging leaders, we shape it. Congratulations to the class of 2025. May you continue to move forward with courage, curiosity, and joy. Thank you.
Anna, thank you very much for those words. It was unique because I never thought about this as a dancing routine. But I'm glad you stumbled and then you shined and you keep dancing. That's a message for all of you. So let's do that. Once more, join me in thanking Anna. that was a touch of class, a touch of Macquarie. Unique. Now, that wonderful voice belongs to Angela Brewer. And for that superb performance, we thank you, Angela, always to add that absolutely extra little touch of class to a ceremony like this. I wish we had more time to listen to Angela. But if you do, graduates, come back for another degree. Now, Angela is also the founder of the artistic director of Coast Opera. So let's thank Angela once more. Please also join me in thanking the musicians. On the organ is Heather Moyne-Boyd, and on the trumpet, Melanie McLaughlin. I would also like to take this opportunity to acknowledge and thank the representatives from our alumni community who have generously offered their time to ensure that this day runs smoothly. I would like you to just stand so that we can see who you are. So thank you so much. And finally, please join me in thanking our technical staff who ensure that proceedings can be seen and heard not only just in this hall today, but for those watching the event live stream. Graduates, this ceremony makes a change in your relationship with Macquarie, but it is certainly not the end of your association with us. From today onwards, you are now part of a much bigger Macquarie family. Our alumni network, which is over 243,000 strong, spanning more than 150 countries around the globe, welcomes you to the fold. This is the beginning of the rest of your lives. We will look forward to seeing you back on campus, to attend alumni events, to undertake further study. I'm going to repeat this because my colleagues here want that. To do further studies here at Macquarie, not other universities, here. Or just simply to visit this beautiful campus of ours and reminisce of your time as a student at this wonderful university. Graduates, the award of a university degree carries many opportunities and privileges, but like all privileges, it also comes with responsibilities. I urge you to commit yourself to a program of lifelong learning. I urge you to set ambitious goals for yourselves. I urge you to continue the hard work that has already brought you so far. I urge you that you will always carry Macquarie's name close to your heart. My hope is that as graduates of Macquarie University, you will use what you have learned here, not only for your benefit, but also for the betterment of the community. And in all you do, I charge you to uphold the good name of Macquarie University. It is also my hope that you always remember the people that you have helped you along the way, many of whom are here in this hall today. So to acknowledge their contribution and thank them, I'm going to ask you a few things. First, I'd like the graduates now to stand. Now I want you to place your testamers on your seat. And then turn around to face your families, friends, and supporters. And give them a mighty round of applause. You can turn around now, but don't sit down just yet. Here at the dais are our staff, representatives of our academic staff who have supported you throughout your journey, sometimes under challenging conditions. So please join me in thanking our colleagues. Graduates, please remain standing, but do pick up your testaments. That's why you came today. From the seat behind you, because the official party will soon leave the hall, followed by the graduates. As we do, Heather Moitboy will play the traditional recessional music of graduation, which has been played at ceremonies over centuries. There is an age-old set of Latin lyrics, which begins as Gaudimus igitur dum sumus ivenes. In translation, this graduation exit song starts out, therefore, let us rejoice. We will always be young. Especially important for me. We'll always be young. This song speaks in a whimsical way of youth and old age at the very same time, of the brevity of life and the inevitability of death, of state and city and of happiness. Again, the graduates of Macquarie University, my warmest congratulations and every best wish for the futures filled with success, satisfaction, and most of all, happiness. Now, might I ask everyone to please stand? Shortly, I will lead the official party out to be followed by the graduates, and then invite you all to follow our graduates to our graduation hall to enjoy some light refreshments. Did you notice that I said light refreshments? I know it's Friday, but it's tough financial times. So in closing today's wonderful celebration of your achievements, I say again, Gaudimus igitur, therefore let us rejoice.